Good morning, everybody. Good Monday morning. This is K Rob 216. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of my my channel. Um, it hasn't been a lot going on in the boxing world this week, so I apologize for the delay and the content that it's taken me a while to come up with. But there's one thing I did want to talk about today. It's been on my mind a lot, and it's just this matchup. It's on the undercard of the February 22nd card, that stat card, that with the main event being the Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev in the rematch, the Shakur Stevenson versus Floyd Schofield, and why I disagree on that match and why that match is too premature. But before we do that, though, I want you guys to like and subscribe. Again, like and subscribe. I think my last video did about 90-something views. It's not a lot right now, but I was very ecstatic. I was very happy about that. So I'm going to keep on just coming with the content. But anyways, man, this fight is too premature. I honestly think his father, Floyd Schofield Sr., is setting him up to lose, along with Oscar and with Golden Boy. It's like y'all don't care. Y'all just throw him in there with the top 10, in my opinion, top 10 pound for pound. Shakur Stevenson, one of the most gifted fighters I've seen in the last few years. You're throwing him in there with the Wolves. This man has not been battle tested. He struggled, even though he won a convincing decision. But at the same time, though, I've seen a lot of holes and mistakes, especially his defense. A lot of people want to say that he's like a lightweight version of Sean Porter, and to that, I tend to agree to some extent. I do. I think he has a little more skill than Sean Porter, but I really think it's just too early to just throw him in there with the Wolves. And what did he fight? He fought Rene Guerin in his last fight, and it was a flash knockdown. I hope that y'all worked on the mistakes in there. I hope y'all worked on the decent defense, because that's something that he needs to improve in. Yes, he has a nice amateur record. I want to say 180 wins, 20 losses or something like that. But it's just like your last 5 fights, you just fought like people that we have not known about. We in the lightweight division. Put him in there with somebody that's that's in the, at least in the ring ratings 5 through 10. Set him in there and put him in there with somebody like that, and let's see how far he can go first. I think this is a bad mismatch. I think they're going off of ego and pride. I think mostly it's Floyd Schofield Sr., setting him up for failure. Like, this is not like, come on, man. Shakur Stevenson's been battle tested. Regardless of what people say that he hasn't been tested, he's fought the people like the Oscar Valdez's of the world, Robert Consequio, Artem, I can't even remember his last name or anything like that. But that was his last fight that Shakur Stevenson fought. Put Kid Austin there with him and see how good he does first. Put him in there with him first. It's like, y'all throwing him in there with the Wolves, y'all, and I want to see this dude prosper and stuff like that. This is just poor promotion with Golden Boy, poor management with Floyd Schofield Sr. Yes, I have Shakur Stevenson winning. I have him winning convincingly. Depending on how Shakur Stevenson feels, he might even get the stoppage. And I know that's saying a lot, because out of 22 victories, he's only had 10 knockouts. But still, he's got a lot to prove. He had a lot of flack from his last performance. He's got something to prove. I think he's going to take it out on Floyd Schofield. And I don't think they're going to be ready for that. I don't think Floyd Schofield and his father and Golden Boy Promotions is going to be ready for that type of pressure that he's going to bring. So ultimately, I think this is a bad idea. Yes, Oscar, he had with the clapback Thursdays and saying he wants to bring, more fights, the fights that people want. Not these people. He wants his fighters. He got to back up his words. He said he want to see more meaningful fights and stuff like that. So I understand that part. But I wish that you guys could have just at least put him in there with somebody, like I said, like a Oscar Valdez or something like that. Or, even a Navarte or something like that. But just put him in there with Shakur Stevenson, y'all setting him up for failure. What happens after he loses? I wonder if somebody like a Gervonta Davis sees those weaknesses and something like that. Because you know what Gervonta Davis is. You know how they camp does. That's a whole nother story, but we know what Tank and them does, though. They prey on the weak. They see those weaknesses, and so they're gonna try to, they're gonna try to follow up after Shakur Stevenson. That's what I think. But I just this is a bad mismatch. Like I said, he struggled a little bit with Renee Guerin in his last fight. I understand Oscar has to make, you gotta eat your words and you gotta bring the best fights possible. But just seeing Oscar De La Hoya's interview with Fight Hype, and you just don't sound too convincing. If I'm a promoter, I'm gonna be out there and saying, yes, Kid Austin is gonna destroy Shakur Stevenson. He's gonna defeat Shakur Stevenson. But instead, when you go on this interview with Fight Hype, Oscar's sitting there saying he's had a very good chance. I think he got it. It's just gonna be the jab. It's gonna be the jab and stuff like that. You don't sound too confident in that victory. You don't sound too confident in that victory. I honestly feel like Floyd's just throwing him in there. I mean, Floyd Senior, he believes in his son, and don't get me wrong, I love that type of confidence. That's the type of confidence I want to instill in my son, that you can beat anybody. But at the same time, though, you have to be smart about situations like this. I mean, you're messing up the church's money doing this stuff. I mean, I don't know the purses for the fight that's gonna for February 22nd, but it's going to go down though after his loss to Shakur Stevenson. I'm pretty sure it's not a multi-million-dollar payday, so it's gonna go down. Maybe it is multi-million-dollar payday, messing with Turkey, Al-Ashi and stuff like that. But again, bad promotion, bad management. I don't think he has a chance with somebody his season and somebody that's get there and somebody that barely gets hit like Shakur Stevenson. I honestly think he's going to get picked apart. He's going to get picked apart in the later rounds. And then we don't know what's going to happen to these. We see this happens all the time. Once a fighter loses, it messes with their mental, it messes with their confidence and stuff like that. So I hate seeing this happen. I hate this fight. Yes, that's the best when I fight the best, and that's what Oscar wanted to see. But I think this is a bad idea. If this is like another instance or something like that, like a Ryan Garcia or something like that, I honestly don't think Oscar would have took this fight. At the end of the day, yes, I understand that the fighter is the one that got to pick the fight, but somebody needs to be talking to him about that though, because it's just a bad mismatch. Yeah, I don't like it. But yeah, man, that's all I got right now. Try to put some more videos out this week, drop some more content, build my stuff up, and give you the best of what I think is going on in the boxing world. So I thank you guys. You guys have a good Monday morning. As you can see, it's a gloomy Monday morning here in Cleveland, Ohio. A lot of rain today, but I'm gonna go out here and enjoy and make the best of it. And I hope you guys do too. Thank you for tuning in again. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys again later.